Hello and welcome back to E3 2015. I'm here with Alex Dale, the Deputy Editor of Official Xbox Magazine, who's been playing The Division. Alex, what did you actually get to play in your hands-on demo?
So we managed to go hands-on for the first time to an area called the Dark Zone. Now this is an area that's quarantined, or it was before everything went south. It's quarantined from Western New York. It's where the virus originated. Okay. And to go in, you have to get a gas mask first, which you get around about level 12. They're still balancing it, but after a hearty chunk of the game. And the point of this part is this is where you can go in and get the legendary loot, the most powerful weapons in the game, but they're contaminated. You have to go in there and extract it, and that's a problem because this is the area of the game where it's PvP. There's going to be other teams either trying to work with you or against you. Okay, so how do you get to level 12? Is it just from doing the story mode? They wouldn't be pressed on that when I asked, right. But I would imagine it's similar to Borderlands Destiny, where you just basically go around killing people and making a nuisance of yourself. Mm-hmm. And what did you see in terms of the way the game plays? Is it like other shooters, or is there extra in there? Well, in terms of third-person shooters, it's quite standing out at controls. You've got a role, you've got two sort of special items that are locked to your bumper buttons, which work on a cooldown. So they're infinite, but they work on a cooldown. This can be like a radar that pings out and tells you where other people are, or it can be a sticky bomb. And what two of these powers you have is important because it's a team-based shooter. You've got to be aware of who's got what power and sort of communicate and how to use it. But other than that, it's very standard stuff in how it controls. Right, and you mentioned it's PvP. Yeah. How big are the teams that you're playing with? Okay, so what we played was teams of 3. Right. There's no companion apps anymore, so there'll be no drones up in the air to worry about. That's gone. They got rid of that. Right. Yep. Yeah, and how it works is when you go into this zone, there are clusters of enemies that you need to sort of take out, organise, because they'll overpay quite quickly. They've got flamethrowers, but their backs are vulnerable. And there are other teams also trying to get this legendary loot and make it to the extraction zone. This is an area where you hold down X, you put up a flare, and you've got about a minute later, a helicopter comes to take away your legendary loot, which is where it'll be decontaminated and you can use it. Right, so it's PvP, but there's also enemy AI in there as well, right? Yeah, and you have to work out whether you're going to let the AI fight with other teams and sort of sneak in while no one's looking, or whether you're going to help them and share out the loot and just basically all 6 of you extract with another team, or whether you want to go rogue, and this is the part where you take them down and you can take their loot for big rewards, but it's high risk as well. There's the flip side to that. Brilliant. So we first saw The Division 2 years ago. Yeah. Last year we saw it again at E3. This year it's back, it's hands-on, it's playable. In terms of the way that everything looks, has it got better? Is it the same? Is it what you expected? I've got to say it looks really good actually. It's sort of frosty New York. It's sort of dripping with atmosphere. It looks every bit of a next-gen title. It feels really fluid to control, and I hope the only real question mark now is whether this game will hold up to it's got very high online bent to it, whether these servers will be populated against all the different consoles and whether it will still be fun if you're playing on your own. That's the only question mark, but from a technical viewpoint it looks very solid. And while you're playing, obviously you're going to get killed a bit. Yep. Is it an infinite respawn? Do you have to wait for that kind of thing? It's infinite respawn, but you drop your loot, not for legendary loot, but just your casual loot, and you have to quickly work together to go and pick it up again. You start a little bit back from the rest of your team, so obviously you compromise the entire game plan by dying. When you die, you can be revived. There's a short period where you can sort of crawl around, you can't shoot, so you can sort of tactically hide behind a wall and hope someone gets to you in time. Okay, thanks very much, Alex. That's our quick hands-on look at The Division here from E3 2015. Don't forget to subscribe now to get all the news and previews direct from the show floor, and join us tonight for our Who Won E3 show at 9 PM Pacific time.